frustrated, angry, fed up. That's how some people in Marinette County are feeling after they say they lost money during last winter's propane shortage. More than 250 people filed complaints with the state against one Marinette County company, and they're still waiting for the state to take action. Tonight, Fox 11 investigates. Robert Hornacek has more on what happened and the next steps.
It's been nearly a year, but the memories of last winter are still fresh.
We had to keep the house at 55 degrees.
Gary and Sandy Smith spent much of their winter conserving propane. Even though the couple had a prepaid contract, they say their supplier, Customers Gas in Amberg, stopped delivering propane after just one delivery. The Smiths are just one of 254 consumers that filed a complaint with the state against the company.
You paid more than $1,600 for propane.
Yes.
But you never received it.
That's correct.
Did you ever get your money back?
No.
To date, the state has not resolved Smith's complaint.
That's why we contacted you to go there and ask them why they're not doing their job.
Fox 11 Investigates traveled to Madison for an explanation.
If laws have been violated here, we will take action.
Sandy Chalmers is the administrator of the Division of Trade and Consumer Protection.
What's the status of the investigation into Customers Gas?
That is still being investigated.
Chalmers says in all, the state received 401 propane-related complaints. Customers Gas accounted for more than half of all complaints. Fox 11 Investigates met with several people who filed complaints against Customers Gas.
So how many people here prepaid for propane and didn't get it?
All of us.
All of you.
They all say they had prepaid contracts but did not get their propane or a refund.
How much money are you out?
About $1,180.
We wound up losing about $900, a little over $900.
They owed us at least $727.20 or 480 gallons of propane.
We took their frustrations to Chalmers.
Some of them have contacted us and are frustrated. And they said they're frustrated with the company, but they're also frustrated with the state because they're wondering what's taking so long.
Yeah, I would like them to know that this has our full attention, and it does take time to do this kind of work.
Chalmers says the state has helped customers of 8 other propane companies get a total of more than $22,000 in cash refunds and credit. But there's been no resolution to any of the customers' gas complaints.
Those companies responded to our inquiries and requests to help the consumer. So that's the difference.
Since the agency is still investigating customers' gas, Chalmers says she can't talk about details.
Do you think the consumers in this case will get their money back?
I can't comment on that.
I tried calling Customers Gas to get their side of the story, but the message on the phone said the number was no longer in service. So we came up here to Amberg, and Customers Gas looks pretty much like a ghost town. We tried repeatedly to contact the owner, Terry Price, but could not reach him. Fox 11 Investigates found Customers Gas has more than just customer complaints to deal with. We dug through stacks of court records in Marinette County. We found Customers Gas owes a supplier, AmeriGas Propane, more than $300,000. AmeriGas filed a lawsuit against Customers Gas back in December of 2012, a full year before the propane shortage. The lawsuit alleges that Customers Gas took delivery of more than 155,000 gallons of propane and failed to pay for most of it. The lawsuit was settled in June, but according to court records, Customers Gas hasn't paid a dime of the $300,000 judgment. Court records show the company also failed to pay significant legal fees. As for the state's investigation, Chalmers says there are limits to what her agency can do.
We can't order any company to pay consumers. That has to be done by a judge.
Cases can be forwarded to either the Attorney General or the local district attorney. Marinette County DA Alan Bry says don't expect to see any criminal charges.
I tell them I'm sorry and my hands are tied.
Bry says the way the law is written, he would have to prove the company intended to not fulfill its contract when the documents were signed. He said that's clearly not the case.
If I could find a way to criminally prosecute these bums, I'd do it. I feel that strongly about it. but it's not there. I don't have the evidence to do it. I would have already done it if I could, but I can't. It's just not there.
While a handful of people have filed small claims against the company, Bry says he doesn't expect any customers to get their money back.
Do you think the owners of that company will ever be held accountable for what happened?
No, I don't think they'll ever be held accountable.
Do you think those people will ever see a dime?
I don't think they'll ever see a dime. I don't think they'll see a penny.
Meanwhile, Gary Smith is disappointed in the lack of resolution.
Do you think the state's dragging its feet on this?
Absolutely.
And as another winter approaches, Smith is hoping at some point he'll be able to put last year's brutal winter behind him.
We just want to move forward with this thing and get it settled so, it doesn't happen again to people.
Consumers who are hoping for a quick resolution shouldn't get their hopes up. Chalmers says she expects it to take several months before there's any resolution to the investigation. In Madison, I'm Robert Hornacek for Fox 11 Investigates.
And by the way, Customers Gas has sold some of its equipment to another propane dealer. We'll keep following this story and let you know what happens.